Hey y'all, I appreciate you for tuning in and just hopping into the video. This was my inspo, y'all. I thought that style was very cute, and as you can see, these are about the size of the parts that I did, and all you're going to need to achieve this style is some pre-stretched braiding hair and then some edge control or braiding gel of some sort. I went ahead and sectioned off just small pieces to feed into the twist, and for the base I just started off as a regular knotless braid and braid down about 2 to 3 times, and I believe I fed in about 2 to 3 pieces at the top of the twist. I like to place a clip at the base of the twist, that way as I'm twisting down it'll stop the twist from twisting, if that makes sense, y'all. And also as I'm twisting down the 2 strands, I twist each individual strand before I twist it. So I'm twisting the strands and then I'm twisting them together to make sure that it's nice and tight. At the end of each twist, I tie a knot with the braiding hair to secure the twist in a way. On top of tying the knot, I also used a lighter on some of the ends because I wanted to just be extra careful, as this was my first time doing this style. So I was just kind of trying different ways to make sure that the twist was secure. Here y'all get a closer look of how I start the twist with the braid and then how I twist down. And yeah, it's pretty repetitive. One thing that I love about twists is they are so easy, and if you could do a plait in your head, then you could do these twists. Definitely. And y'all, it actually is way faster to twist than it is to braid, so that's always gonna be a win-win for me. And here we are about 3 to 4 hours later, y'all. I was finally done with the back, thank God. And I did add in 2 rows of the twist on the sides before I started the braids at the top because I wanted it to be more full as it falls over. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. Y'all, when I tell y'all I strayed away from doing lemonade braids on myself, or like the lemonade Fulani braids, because of how difficult the parting is. Here I am just going back to look at the inspo pic. For the first braid in the front, I kind of parted it like a curve, starting from my temple and then going back across my ear and then across the top of my head to fall over the opposite side. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this style was a bit difficult just because of the parting at the top and then not being able to see like the top and the back of my head. And then I went ahead and redefined my part with some braiding gel. I got it as straight as I possibly could, y'all, and no pressure, because like I feel like what you can't see you can't help, so just do your best as you're trying to braid your own hair, especially with the back, y'all. Like you got to give yourself some grace. But for the start of the braids in the front, I feed in a small, like I'm talking about super tiny piece of hair and at the very top, and I braid it about twice, and then I feed in more pieces as I go as my natural hair gets thicker. And I didn't want it to be you know, you just want to follow the thickness of your natural hair to know where to add in hair when you're doing cornrows, I feel like, or they'll be either too bulky or too thin. I went ahead and added another braid going in that same direction before I decided to start the design. And honestly, this design may seem intimidating, but it was fairly easy as long as you part the way that the swoop goes and then you clip it away before you start braiding. That helps a lot too. I actually went back several times and just trying to get the part straight, but you'll see how I ended up doing it here. And the great thing about this style is even if you don't decide to do this design, you can still add like, I don't know, a squiggly line or a heart or something, and it'll be really cute, whatever you're comfortable with. But I was just trying to follow the inspo pic. And as you see here, I just started braiding down first with that curve again. Like I said, I always add a tiny piece of hair when I start at the base, and then I add more hair in depending on the thickness of my natural hair.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make.
Now finally I am on the last braid, thank God. And I just decided to do a regular feed-in braid just straight across because at this point I was tired and that was all that I had in me. I went ahead and dipped the twist in some hot water and mousse my hair, all that good stuff, just putting on the finishing touches. What would have made this even better is if I could have curled the ends, but unfortunately I didn't have any flexi rod. These are the results, y'all. Too cute, perfect style for summer, super easy, 10 out of 10. I do recommend. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching, and see y'all in my next tutorial. Bye.